So in this video, we'll be looking into some of the inbuilt constructors. So you might be using something called, I'll show you. Let's say let equal to 10, then b equal to, let's say, b equal to, just minimize this. So b equal to maybe 100, and then let's c equal to number, and the number can be like 90. So these are the kind of three types that you can actually create a number, right? But this is how you actually create an instance, right? So object is represented as a number. All the JavaScript numbers are 64. That's okay, but it is basically an inbuilt constructor, right? Inbuilt constructor function, which is used to make a number, to create a number. But this is actually, I'll show you what I want to say. So let's say I do a console.log of, let's say, c double equal to b, and let's say I do c double equal to b. Okay. So you see the output as false and false, correct? So what's actually happened? So let's say I do say I do something called, okay, so I do 90, this number. So you would see this is giving me true, this is giving false. So if I don't I mean if I check strictly, then this is not equal to this, correct? But if I do triple equal to, then my values are same, so that's why it is coming. So what is it actually? If I control this, you'll see that there's actually a object, correct? So this not a number. The value might be the same. It is 90, but it is actually object, correct? So now let's say I can also create something called, let's say, string. So you have string, you have new array, new object. So string, you are getting the values like this, right? Correct. So this is 90. This actually splits. So why it is actually happened and what is the reason behind this? So if you see in the documents, so the first line is the number constructor creates a number object. As I've shown you already. Control this. So I'll just this number only. So constructor actually creates a number object. So when it is called instead of the function, it provides the type conversion to a primitive number, which is usually more useful. So yeah, so this line. So when the number is called as a constructor with a new keyword. So if you see, I have called this with a new keyword, right? So if you call this as a new keyword, it creates a number object, which is not a primitive data type, right? So there's not a typical integer. It's not. I mean, it's not primitive. But when we actually call as a normal function, it actually coerces and are converted to a number. So let's say if I don't give this, I just directly do this, then you'd see both are coming true, right? So this is what the second line means. And if it is not convertible, then it will just to return me an error. So this is just the example I'll show you. So what it is saying is, if I create a new number, then triple equal to will give me false, just like the same example, right? And my b, if it is 1, 2, 3, then it directly converts it to an integer, and then it is giving me true. Right. But if I see the instance of, there is a method called instance of, so it's if it's an instance of number, it is giving me true. But this is not an instance, right? So this is just an integer. I'm just converting this to an integer, right? So that's why it is giving me directly. So if it's an instance of number, no, it's not, right? I'm not creating an instance. So that's why it is false. So if you see type of A, so I will just console it. So if I create a new number and then I do a type of C, then you would see that the first is the number, then second is the object, correct? So that's why it will, in the triple equal to, it will directly give you false, just like this. So yeah, I think this was a small thing that I wanted to discuss about it. But yeah, so you should be careful about that, like creating, if you are creating a new instance. So we have to be careful, like what we are using. It might be triple equal to, it might be double equal to. So that's why, I mean, you can like play around with it.